But then we got the workout scene, and then we get Brynn coming back. You stated that last episode you missed Brynn a little bit, probably a little bit more than me.
Okay.
I do like Brynn quite a bit, but from watching last season and the season before, like anything that's too much sometimes gives me Leah vibes. And by no means is
Mm.
Brynn Leah. I mean, this is just Brynn is an icon, in the making. Leah was not ever, unfortunately. She could have been. She could have been. She could have been. Maybe she was with the wrong cast. Anyways, I was interested in Brynn, but I don't know that I got so excited about her over the topness. Did you like seeing her right away and flirting with the guy?
Here's the thing. Yes. I'm going to say yes. Here's the thing. I feel like Brynn has superstar power. I do. I feel like she has the it factor to be way bigger than the show. I do. And I feel like she might be limiting herself a little bit by playing different cards. And she's kind of feeling her way out of where she fits in on the show. But I feel like Brynn, I haven't seen this in a long time. I feel like Brynn has the potential to spin off and have her own brand and really just blow up and make something big of herself because she has that. She has the wit, she has to go with the flow. There's a lot of easiness when it comes to her and how she is as an individual, and it's really authentic to herself, and she knows who she is. She's just trying to find her space within these ladies on the show. But again, I feel like she's larger than this and that there's bigger opportunity waiting for her and that she's going to make something for her happen, whether it's fashion wise. I don't know. I see her gracing the covers of magazines. I feel there's something bigger within her that's coming her way.
She's certainly a showstopper, I could tell you that. And while I said a couple things of like, oh, I don't know that I'm all the way like loving on her,
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like I like her 80% of the time, but there is a too much factor maybe that's coming through, and not too much like I don't mind somebody living like big. I love that all the time, but
Mm-hmm.
it kind of like, okay, at what point is it a gimmick? At what point is it you? But then again, it is fun reality TV. But what I think
Yeah.
she should do, Russell,
Tell
what
me.
I think she should do is she should listen to two very wise podcasters who have experience hosting television. By the way, that would be us, because these other podcasters don't have the what we have. But I think she should listen to us, because while she's running around and she's dating this one and that one, and we live for the empowerment of that, the bigger question is, well, here's the question, and then here's the answer. My question to you, Russell, and you don't have to answer now, maybe in the comments. Brynn is flirty, 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 right?
Yes.
So who do you think, and on Watch What Happens Live, when she did her initial episode with everybody, they were like, who of the Bravo celebrities would you want to be potentially like see? She said Shep, which I was a little like, ooh. But nonetheless, that's her truth. Who do you think Brynn, it doesn't have to be a Bravo celebrity, just somebody that we know. Who do you think Brynn would be really good to date?
Oh my gosh, Maluma.
Wow, that came up so quickly. And reason
Yeah.
being because of just the vibrancy that they both have?
Yes.
Okay.
The confidence that he exudes and the comfortability of who he is as an individual and the way that he projects his sexuality,
Mhm.
including not being ashamed to have a feminine side.
Yeah, he's out there. He's
And
like, let's go. Well,
Bryn is the
the
same
the
way.
man's got a piece. I mean, he's the tripod of it all. It's just like, if you're rolling like that, where you can't even walk down the street without starting to like, you're on the right side of the street, but because that big old piece is just pushing you to the left side of the street, you're just gonna be like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I like that. I really
Yeah.
really like Brynn and Maluma. Wow, that could be a thing.
Look at how good, but look at how good they look together.
What? Yeah, I mean, that was the question we asked on last episode, and I think it's like we're loving this flirty, 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 of course. And
Mhm.
I don't know, maybe in current time, which I don't think, she has a boyfriend or whatever, or seeing
Mhm.
someone more seriously. But I think that's what the viewers are gonna want. It's like we're gonna be invested in this journey. We're gonna kind of want a little bit of a payoff. And yes, them two together, um, you know,
Smoking
let's
hot.
make a
Again,
baby.
I said she has superstar power. She can match him. I
Mhm.
feel very, very, very well. They would be such a power couple. They would be like Cristiano Ronaldo and his wife.
Mm.
Like on that level, but in the music industry. Oh, and I
Right.
feel like she can hold her own. Like she doesn't need anything that he can provide. They would
I
just
don't know.
complement each other.
I don't know why all my and we're gonna get to Brynn and how we think she, with her little like, oh well, you said this to Jenna and it's a double standard because we were like, Brynn, no, 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 no,
Yeah.
Brynn, no, Brynn, no, no, no. But on the good note, the thing is, like, I don't know what it is about her that all my examples of what I love about Brynn aren't even of today. It's like she came out of a book from yesteryear, like the early 2000s. What did we say on last week's episode? She almost gives like when all the girls were like in Maxim, and that was like a whole
Yes.
scene. She was of
Yes,
that
yes.
era. But you know what else she gives me? She gives me the girls that used to date like Derek Jeter when Derek Jeter was
Okay. I can see that. I can see
like
that.
like when it was like, and this is no like diss to anybody, but it was like, oh, Vanessa Manillo was like this big TV star on MTV, but then it was like, she's the one that dated Derek Jeter, right? I mean, everybody dated Derek Jeter, but you know what I'm saying? It's like she has this element of like, yes, she's just not just, but just on a reality TV show. But if Derek Jeter had the Yankee uniform on today, she would be right there with Derek Jeter of that era. I hope I don't sound crazy.
You don't sound crazy.
But I don't sound
It's
right
just
either.
so funny. Well, I mean, you're not wrong either.
I think Brynn would agree with us. And I know, like, in terms of our Instagrams or whatnot, she's been like, following and supporting. But I think she needs to sit down and watch an entire episode because we give it very authentically, I think. I don't know.
She really is giving me Cameron Diaz, like early Cameron Diaz vibes, where she was in The Mask and I swear to you, Brynn just needs to tap into that superstar power. Like she has the it factor, and I feel like she will just take off like a rocket. Reach out to Maluma. Maluma, cousin,
you think?
cousin, call Brynn. I promise you, you will be the next power couple. It will be all over.
Well, did you just call her a superstar? Because I got to tell you who else is a superstar. And we're going to get to the next scene in a second. Randomly, Ronnie Jr. was the star of the Sunday episode of Watch What Happens Live. And, we just don't like to live it down. I think we even have, half of a clip. We don't got to play the whole thing. But check me out in action talking to Candy, the icon that's worldwide, and Aaron on the Sunday episode of Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah, like it's nothing for us to beef about.
Okay.
Like,
Here's Ronnie, also from LA, with a question for Aaron.
hi.
What's up, Andy? Candy, you are worldwide, just letting everybody know.
Yeah, she knows.
Quick question for Aaron, loving the season. Why do you think Brynn said on Watch What Happens Live that you couldn't be trusted? And where do you stand with her today?
I think she said that because of Cheesegate, because she felt like I was being disingenuous about the conversation, which I wasn't. It will all play out. We love each other, but we butt heads.
Oh, that was just a clip, it could go on and on. But anyways, that was really fun. And I got to say, it's nice to get the little response. So we do have a little, I know I've said it once, but love seeing you on Watch What Happens Live, to which we say, thank you, because it was fun to be part of this. Okay, so let's get right into Brynn, the double standard. I have to be biased towards Aaron because, we did the Watch What Happens Live together, basically. No, but
before you go there, I'm so excited that you like kicked open the gate and got her at the front end of all of this.
Oh yes,
because like boom, you were like boom, front of line, you made it.
Yeah, and of course I'm already Instagramming and DMing with her and Abraham, the husband, because Abraham is the real party, if you ask me. But that is just my hormones talking.
You have a very like, there's just something about you where people respond to you. I can reach out to everybody DM and they will not respond to me, but randomly Ronnie reaches out to 5 people and at least 4 of them will respond. And I'm like, yo,
well,
I think you're just being, not a single person has got back to me.
I think you're just being kind. You're the one on our show that is over here doing twists and turns and dipping and doing, but yes, thank you. So